So here is TLRY Tilray brands. This finishes at $6.97 today. That is up 21.85%. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. So here is SNDL Sundial Growers. This finishes at 74.6 cents today. That is up 23.1%. So it appears like all of the, what is called the devil's lettuce stocks are mooning today, possibly squeezing. So it's not just Sundial, although Sundial is the most popular one out of all of these. A lot of mentions on StockTwits, but Tilray and Canopy Growth are going up as well. So there was some news as to why these stocks are going up. Let's check it out. So the news is that the House Rules Committee has scheduled a Monday afternoon meeting to prep federal devil's lettuce legalization bill for floor action. So yeah, next week there's going to be a House vote to legalize the devil's lettuce federally for the second time. The first time it got shot down, but they're trying again. So that's pretty big. A lot of buying the rumor right now. No guarantees that the bill will go through. Good chance it doesn't actually. But it looks like a lot of apes, a lot of people excited for that, and seems like a lot of buying the rumor right now. So yeah, great PR. So that news did cause these devil's lettuce stocks to go up. They do look like they're squeezing right now. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, this appears to be a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being around 42 cents. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 95 cents, 106, 112, 126, 138, or even the high of 149. Although I do think the most realistic top would be 95 cents. But those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should eventually come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. This does appear to be a bull flag in the making. No confirmation just yet. But here's a nice flagpole developing. So if this pulls back a little bit and this develops a flag, then we would get confirmation on the bull flag. And that would be a bullish indicator. That would suggest that this stock wants to break out to the upside. And in the aftermarket here, this is running up to 84 cents at the time of recording. So that is a bullish indicator. If this holds, that would suggest that tomorrow the stock will run to the upside as well. And there is a gap up at 59 cents. So that is a bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock should eventually come back down to 59 cents to fill this gap. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is sitting on the support of 75 cents, which it finished around today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 78 cents, 80 cents, 83 cents, 86 cents, 88 cents, 91 cents, 95 cents, 99 cents, 102, 103, 106, 108, 112, 116, 118, 122, 126, 129, 134, 138, 142, 148, and then 154. There is resistance above 154, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 73 cents, 71 cents, 69 cents, nice, 67 cents, 65 cents, 62 cents, 60 cents, 58 cents, 55 cents, 52 cents, 50 cents, 48 cents, 45 cents, 42 cents, and then 40 cents. There is support below 40 cents, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price, 75 cents. The channels to the upside and the downside are pretty wide. So expect significant price action either way this goes. RSI is currently at 78, so that is pretty overbought and pretty overvalued, so be careful guys. And this did 313 million in volume today. Very significant volume. Biggest volume day in over a month here. So this pump slash squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Okay guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So honestly, 75 cents isn't exactly the greatest entry. This has been running pretty hard the past 2 weeks. That being said, we are getting some pretty strong bullish indicators for tomorrow and possibly even the days following that. This appears to be in the middle of a short squeeze right now. So this will have to pull back at some point, but for the time being, this still appears to have more upside potential. So longer term, it does look like a good buy. But if you do want to buy and hold this, I really don't think you should enter at this price. I would wait until this pulls back. But in the short term, if you want to quick scalp this, this should keep running to the upside in the next few days, and you should be able to make some pretty good money here. Definitely more bullish indicators than bearish indicators here. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, Again, if you're in this for the long term, I don't think you should buy in right here. I do think this will pull back at some point down to around 60 cents to fill the gap there. So if you're in it for the long term, I would just hold off for now and set your buy orders to 60 cents where the gap is. And if it pulls back below 60 cents, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. But if you want to quick scalp this for the short term, I can't support going long at 75 cents. Just be aware this is getting really risky right now. This is already overbought and overvalued according to the RSI, but this should keep running to the upside in the next few days here. I think this hitting 95 cents is very possible to fill this cup here, possibly even higher. So you should be able to make money going long at this current price, 75 cents. But have an exit plan, I would say. I think selling at 95 would be a good exit. And that would be around a 25% gain to the upside. So I would say going long here would be a medium risk, medium to high reward play. Definitely worth a shot. Again, this is getting dangerous, but you should be able to make money on the upside here in the next few days. So I can't support going long at 75 cents. But be careful, guys. Get in, get your money, get out. Have an exit plan. Now, if you want to go short now, financial advice, that does appear to be a pretty good play coming up. Not yet. Again, I do think this will pull back down to 60 cents to fill the gap, but this still appears to be squeezing. The opportunity to go short here will be coming up, but hold off for right now. There is still more upside potential. Just be patient, observe the price action. I think 95 would be a good entry to go short on, but it may go even higher than that. But yeah, don't go short just yet. Hold off for a few days here, see how high this runs, and you should be able to get a better entry if you're a little patient here in the next few days. So I don't like the entry of 75 cents on the short side, and I don't really know how high this is going to go, but I would support going short at 95 cents and higher. And from 95 cents down to 60 cents where the gap is, that should be around a 35% downside. So a lot of money to be made here on the short side, just not yet. Hold off, wait for a better opportunity, I would say. So pretty straightforward, guys. This appears to be short squeezing at the moment. In the short term, as in the next few days, this appears like it's going to keep running to the upside. Probably going to be more buying the rumor up until next week when the House vote is. But I do believe this will have to pull back. The squeeze will have to lose momentum eventually and give some gains back. So you can make money on the long and short side. So bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. So longer term looks bullish. I wouldn't go long right here though, if you want to buy and hold this. But you can quick scalp this on the upside for a nice little gain. And I wouldn't go short just yet, but it looks like a good shorting opportunity coming up here once this squeeze is over and pulls back. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is SNDL Sundial Growers. So here is TLRY Tilray Brands. This finishes at $6.97 today. That is up 21.85%. So this stock, along with a few other, we'll just call it devil's lettuce stocks, are mooning today. And this did make top 10 on StockTwits, so we will analyze it. So there is a reason as to why these stocks are mooning / squeezing. We do have some news, so let's check that out. So the news is that the House Rules Committee has scheduled a Monday afternoon meeting to prop up federal devil's lettuce legalization bill for floor action. Apparently there's going to be a vote in the House for federal legalization. So that's some pretty big news. Congress tried one time already, didn't quite work the first time, but we are slowly getting there. Politicians on both sides of the aisle do want legalization. It's just a matter of what the tax rate should be at this point. But everyone pretty much agrees that it should be legal federally. So that news was very bullish. Definitely the biggest factor as to why these stocks are going up so much today. So it seems like a lot of buying the rumor here. It might sell the news, but definitely a lot of buying the rumor here going on right now. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, this looks like a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being the low of 478. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 755, 1010, 1395, 1545, 1680, 1920, or even 2290. Although I do think the most realistic top would be 755 or 1010. But those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should eventually come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. We also do have a gap down here at 1230. So that would be a bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should eventually come back up to 1230 to fill this gap. And in the aftermarket here, this is still squeezing up over $8 now. So if this holds, and it sure looks like it will, that is a bullish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow, this stock will continue to run to the upside. And this looks like a possible bull flag in the making. No confirmation just yet, but this does appear like a flagpole is forming here. So we just need a flag to form, and that would be a bullish indicator. That would suggest that the stock may want to break out to the upside. And if you guys want to follow along, The link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is sitting on the support of 705, which I finished the round today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 755, 795, 830, 860, 890, 925, 960, 1010, 1065, 1095, 1125, 1165, 1220, 1250, 13, 1340, 1395, and then 1430. There is resistance above 1430, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 675, 635, 615, 570, 540, 505, and then 485. So right now at this current price, 697, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. RSI is currently at 66, so not quite overbought and overvalued just yet, but quickly approaching that, so be careful guys. According to the RSI, the current price of 697 should be lower, and this did 109 million in volume today. Very significant volume, way above the average. Second biggest volume day of the year, so this pump slash squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Okay guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So it does appear like all of the devil's lettuce stocks are currently short squeezing, and they all appear like there is still more upside potential to go. This may keep on running through next week when the House vote is. So it may or may not sell the news, but there definitely is a lot of buying the rumor going on right now. A lot of bullish indicators here, big cup and handle, gap down, aftermarket action, possible bull flag. The only bearish indicator would be the high RSI and no neutral indicators. So overall, the chart does look pretty bullish in the short and long terms. So definitely a good stock to hold and diamond hands long term, and in the short term this should keep on running for a little bit longer, although I do think this will have to pull back eventually. There should be some healthy pullback, but in the next few days here there appears to be more upside potential. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. If you're in this for the long term, honestly 697 isn't exactly the greatest entry. It's actually a pretty bad entry, not terrible but pretty bad. So if you're in this for the long term, I would probably hold off for right now, and you should be able to get a better price if you're just a little patient here. Wait for this to finish squeezing and pull back, watch the price action, and come in when this starts to bottom out and catch support. Don't really know how low this is going to go, but according to the RSI, the stock is currently pretty much overbought and overvalued. So after the squeeze is over, this should pull back and you should be able to get a better entry. But if you're in this for the short term and you want to quick scalp this, then I can't support going long. Not quite sure how high this is going to squeeze, but the next top would be 755, which it's already above that in the aftermarket here. I do think this has the potential to go up to 1010. That's the next top of the cup. Maybe even 1230, because that's where the gap down is, and maybe even 1395. That's the next top after 1010. So 697 isn't exactly the best entry, but there is still more upside potential in the next few days here. This is still short squeezing, so I can't support going long at 697 if you're going to quick scalp this, but have an exit strategy. I would say set your sell orders to 755, 1010, 1230, or 1395. You want to get in, get your money, get out. Have an exit plan, because eventually the squeeze will be over and this will have to pull back. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that just yet. It does appear to be a pretty good opportunity coming up here, but again, this is in the middle of a short squeeze, still has upside potential, so you're going to want to try to catch this at the top of the squeeze. I'd probably give this a day or two, see how high this runs. I would say a good entry on the short side would be around 1010, where the second top is, because if this aftermarket action holds, which it should, there's going to be another gap up created today at around $7. So if this runs to $10, which is very possible, and you short there, that would be a 30% downside, and that'd be some pretty good money. It may even go higher than that. But I would say if you want to go short, hold off to at least 1010. I would support going short at 1010 and higher, and that should be an easy 30% gain to the downside. Maybe even more if it runs higher than that. So at the very moment, going short doesn't appear to be a great play, but just wait for a little bit, be a little patient. This should keep running to the upside in the next few days here, and you should be able to get a much better entry on the short side. So excellent opportunity coming up here, just not yet. So pretty straightforward, guys. Great news today. Very bullish PR. Apes like the news, jumping in here, squeezing the stock up. Long term, looks like a good buy and hold. In the short term, this still appears to have a lot of upside potential. It should keep running in the next few days here, but eventually this has to pull back. So long term, this is bullish. In the short term, this is bullish, but after the squeeze is over, it is going to have to pull back, so be careful, guys. But you can definitely make money on the long and short side right now. Bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. So I can support going long, just have an exit plan, and I can't support going short, not yet, but there will be a good shorting opportunity coming up very soon here. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is TLRY Tilray Brands. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.